Mr. Patrik is doing a 53 swim off. Let's see how he goes.
Whoa. Hold it there. We have got quite a bit to get through before we reach Patrik's swim off. So without further ado, roll the intro. Hi, hello there. How's it going, lads and lasses? So since I'm such an idiot, I don't have any footage from day 3 on the morning before the final session, because I may or may not have accidentally deleted it. Great job, Jay! Anyways, what happened is that we went for breakfast in the hotel and it was lush. I had some porridge with honey as well as some fruit. I don't want to overfill myself before racing because I will end up feeling sick. But on another note, look how good this view is from the restaurant. The hotel overlooks the harbour, isn't it cool? And back to the pool. So this morning I have got the 400 IM and 200 breaststroke finals. I am in the A final for the 400 IM and the B final for the 200 breast. Up first was the 400 IM, and here is me walking out waving to the camera because why not? I was very excited for this race, as you can tell, which is a very rare thing for a swimmer to say, that they are very excited for a 400 IM. The reason why I was excited was because I was in the same final as an Olympian, and that's quite an extraordinary experience. And more to the fact, I was excited to see where I was at with this event, and see if I could better my time that I did last night. This is quite a useful meet because I will need to swim fast on a morning when it comes to the Olympic trials, as one of my main aims going in for that meet is to make a final. I am in lane 7, which is the third lane from the top, in the white hat, pink shorts. Don't worry, I'm not going to make you guys watch all of the 400 IM again, so I'll just do a quick summary on how the event went overall. The fly was good. I done exactly the same time in the heats, same stroke count, same stroke rate, the lot. I didn't need to change anything on the fly because what I did in the heats was perfect for me. The backstroke was actually pretty good. The split was faster than what I did in the heats, and that was the aim going into the final, to improve on that split. The breaststroke wasn't too bad. I feel like since I took the backstroke leg a lot harder, it paid a bit of a price. But that is something to work on in training. And on the free, I just emptied the tank and see how fast I could finish. I came 4th overall in this final. I was 0.3 away from 3rd, which is a bit frustrating to see when you look up at the board, but I had no clue where I was in the race. And quite frankly, I went 2 seconds faster in the final, which I was very happy about, and it looks good going into trials.
2 hours later.
Next up was the 200 metre breaststroke B final. I am in lane 2, which is the third lane from the bottom, white hat, with my Iron Brew race suit. Yep, you heard that right. Iron Brew, because my shorts are blue and orange, hence why it's called Iron Brew. Creative, I know. So the first 50 metres I felt mint. And I was actually thinking, Jesus, I feel really good here. Oh, how I jumped to conclusions very quickly. The second 50 felt decent also, and the first 100 was good as I was out faster than I did in the heats. But then the pain train hit on the second 100 metres. The effects of going hard on the 400 start to take its toll on the back end of this 200 metres. But this is a good training tool as well as racing, because when it comes to the Olympic trials, I won't have a 400 to do before my 200 breast, as I've just got one event per day, and I should, fingers crossed, be a lot fresher for this event. I went a bit slower than I did in the heats overall. I wasn't too disheartened because I knew I gave everything on that 400 IM. So after this morning's racing was done, we went back to the hotel and had some lunch for a couple of hours, and then pretty much we had to head straight back to the pool. On the afternoon of this day, I have got the 50 breaststroke and the 200 IM.
Eventually.
So we are back at the pool again. Up first for me is the 50 metre breaststroke, the quick splash and dash. I'm in lane 4, which is the closest middle golden lane. You can't really call what's going to happen on this event. Pretty much just swim as fast as you can, but making sure you don't slip through the water and get your hand on the wall first. I went a similar time I did back at N&D's, going under the 31 second mark, which I was pretty happy about. And as you can see, it was a mighty close finish. I didn't quite make the final for the 50 breast, but I did make the final for the 200 IM, and I'll show you that final later on in this video. And now, the moment you have all been waiting for. It's the swim off time.
Mr. Patrik is doing a 53 swim off. Let's see how he goes.
So Patrik is in the furthest lane away from us in lane 6. This is a 50-free swim off. So what this means is that he and another lad got the exact same time in the heat, and they were both first reserve for the final, I believe. So we had to try and beat the lad next to him in order to get first reserve. There is also another swim off going on at the same time, which is the 2 lads closest to us. But ignore them 2. We are focusing on Patrik and the lad next to him. Let's see how he gets on. Patrik had won his swim off and was first reserve going into the 50 metre free final tomorrow. Unfortunately, nobody had pulled out of the final, so he didn't get to swim, but it was the best swim off I've ever seen, and he went quicker than he did in the heat, which is another bonus. It was his first one and he remains undefeated.
Tomorrow.
Final day. Last one, fast one. I have got 200 IM to finish this competition. It's been such a great competition. Loved every minute of it. Now it's time to finish well.
And finished well I did. To finish this tough schedule and competition, I was in the B final in the 200 IM. I am in lane 6, which is the 4th lane from the top, white hat, pink shorts. So I was pretty tired at this point, but I had to make sure that I finished with a strong race. The fly was good. I upped the stroke rate compared to the 400 because it's a 200 and you expect to go quicker. The back was also decent as I tried to stay with the people next to me. The breaststroke I tried to push on as the back half is my strongest part of the medley. And onto the free, the aim was just to be relentless and see if I could improve on my time that I did in the heat and place well in this final. I did end up going quicker than I did in the heats, which was a great way to finish such a good competition. And that's a wrap. We got home safe and sound, and I just want to thank the coaching staff for being so supportive on this trip, and a massive thanks to my teammates. I had the best time out there, and it's a trip I will remember forever. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and share my video with family and friends, and I will see you on the next one.